Hey everybody, it's Jason with the Boardgame Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at a game called Disney's Kingdom Hearts Perilous Pursuit. Disney's Kingdom Hearts Perilous Pursuit. Kingdom Hearts Perilous Pursuit. It's a whole lot of title. Plays 2 to 5 players. It's from the op. Plays in about 45 minutes. That might be right. I've only played it at 2. Well, I played it solo only using 2 characters. And I took about 45 minutes every time. I don't know. But again, I was learning some of it. And the second time it went a little quicker. So 45 minutes is probably right. And what you're doing in this is you are basically taking on the role of a member of the Kingdom Hearts. I don't know much about Kingdom Hearts. It's a video game. I don't know a lot about it. But in this game, you have this character, Kairi. I'm not even sure if I'm saying that right. And you have just the ones that I have. I'm going to show you in the video. You have Goofy. There's also Donald and 2 additional characters that I don't know the names of. But they're in Donald and 1 more, I think. I don't know. They're in the box. I don't have them. They're not the non-Disney characters. And what you're trying to do in this is you are trying to fight baddies. You need to fight 6 baddies, which means save the world and get this token that's down here all the way up here before it falls back here. If you lose 2 locations, you lose. If you win 6, you win. Or if somebody on your team gets a 0 health, you lose. And you're doing that through some dice rolling, some real chunky dice with some cool custom sides. And yeah, that's how the game works. So let's just go down to the table, check it out. All right, so here's a game of Disney's Kingdom Hearts Perilous Pursuit, all set up for 2 players. To set up, you're going to give each player a player board. So in this case, I have Goofy and Kairi. I'm not sure how, I don't know anything about Kingdom Hearts, but these 2 characters. You're going to start with 10 health, and you're going to give each player a card, which I've done here. I had them face up, so that's ignore a Heartless symbol, and this is an extra die face. Then you're going to give them all the pieces that will go on their board, which will make sense in a bit. You have 6 dice, 5 blue and a black, and then in a 2-player game, you're going to have 1 level 1 baddie, 2 level 2s, and 3 level 3s. And I've done that, and you're going to start on the circle, the blue circle here. All right, so let's go ahead and start. So on your turn, you're going to roll the dice. You can roll 3 times, Yahtzee style. And then you're going to be assigning dice to ready and set some of your actions. And if you have action sets, use those actions. So let's go ahead and roll. All right, so I want to, and this is the wild face. Everything else is on the board except for 1, the heart here, which is bad. So we're not going to talk about that right now. So we're going to go ahead and I need to get attacking set up. So I'm going to try to do that. We'll roll again. We don't have to assign now. I just like to assign so I know what's going on. And then we'll do this. I get 1 more roll and a Heartless. All right, so that means nothing right now. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate the dice. So I'm going to activate this. I'm going to spin this to set it. Same with these. I'm going to spin ready and set. Ready and set. And then I have a black die that doesn't do anything else, and that's my turn. So then at the end of my turn, we're going to fight the baddie. So they're going to roll 1 black and 3 blue dice. So let's go ahead and roll them. So they have a crown, which is nothing. A jar, which is -1 health, which you can block if you have shields, but I do not have shields right now. So we'll go down to 9 health. Health marker is not super great. Here's another health. Pick that up. So now we're at 8. And then we have another health. Okay, that was a terrible roll. So we lost 3 health on that turn. Not good. All right, so there we go there. And now it's Goofy's turn. Goofy gets to roll all his dice. Okay, so what does he? He wants to activate these. He wants to get his shields up and running. He would really like to get his attacking up. So let's roll again. So we'll try to do attack. We don't have to assign these now. I'm just kind of putting them there so I know what's going on. And a 3rd roll. Dang it. Okay, so I did that. And we have these 2 dice that I can't use because I don't have anything ready. All right, so we're gonna ready and set the shield. Then we're gonna ready the distracting. And then that is all I can do because I have 2 dice that I can't do anything with. All right, now the baddie's gonna roll 1 and 3 blue. The key is no effect. This one, no effect. This one, no effect. And no effect. So nothing bad happens. All right, going back to Kairi. Now we'll roll. Okay, so I definitely want to attack. That's what we got to do. All right, then we're going to... I'm going to try to get this one up and running. With that, I don't need the other attack die. We'll go ahead and do that. And we will do that. Okay. You can share dice if the dice that you have to share, both of you have ready. In this case, I don't have the shield ready, so I can't share anything. So that's what we're going to do. So what I'm going to do is I'll distract. I'll explain that in a minute. Now we're going to attack. So that's going to move this one closer to saving the world. Then we're going to ready this one. We're going to set this one. And that is that. Now we're going to distract. Distracting means most of these actions you can only use once. Distract, you can put as many dice as you want there. And I'm basically what that's going to do is it's going to keep one of their dice for everyone that's distracted away from them rolling. So instead of rolling 3 blue, they're going to roll 2 blue. So they have 1 health, no effect, and no effect. So we're going to lose another health. Man, she's getting punished with the health. All right, so there's 6. All right, and then that's that. We'll go back to Goofy. He's going to roll all the dice. All right, so he wants to set his attack. That's what we'll do there. He'll go ahead and ready it. He'll use it. And then I'd like to... and sweet. Okay, so we're going to get a shield. So shield will do this. It'll help defend against attack. Then we're going to ready and set with these 4. So we're ready and set, and then we're going to activate it with this one. So we got the shield. Now we're going to attack, which is 1 attack that goes up there. Done. All right, now the baddie is going to roll 1 blue, 2 blues, 1 black. Crown is nothing. This is -2 plus 2 Heartless, so that moves it back towards defeating the world. No effect, and 1 health. So Goofy's going to give up a shield. All right, and that is that. And that's how you're going to keep playing. You also have cards that you can use. So if I would have rolled this Heartless here, instead of doing this, I could discard that card to do that. You can also use this as a die face if I was trying to use the card action. But once players are active in the same, have readied the same action. So in this case, we both have attack. Say I roll, or Kairi rolls. She could put that there. And then because this player has one ready, I can also go there on my turn. And I'll just go ahead and take another turn with her. We'll do a card. I'm going to distract with the black die because it's terrible. And then... let's just go ahead and do some more distracting. All right. So now that we both on Kairi's turn, we both have an attack. So we'll get rid of both of these, and the attack will go up too. I'm going to get a card. So I draw a card. You can have a card limit of 3. And then we're going to distract. So normally they would roll 1 black and 3 blues, but in this case they're not going to roll the black or 2 blues. They're going to roll 1 blue. So they get a Mickey, which is 2 Heartless. So it goes back that way. And that's that. So that's how you kind of cooperate on each other's turns. And you're going to keep playing like that until one of 3 different scenarios happens. Either you've saved 6 worlds, you win. If you lose 2 worlds, which means this gets all the way back here, they're overrun. If you lose 2, you lose. Or if one person's health gets down to 0, doesn't matter how many people are playing, if one person's health gets down to 0, you lose. When you save a world, you're going to do some things and reset your board a little bit. When a world is overrun, you're going to do some things and get rid of some of your ready and set actions. But outside of that, that's effectively the game. So that is Disney's Kingdom Hearts Perilous Pursuit. Let's go to the top, see what they think about it. All right, well, that was Disney Kingdom Hearts Perilous Pursuit and how you play it. Yeah, so this is just a cooperative dice game. The Op is pretty good at doing these games. They have all of the Rising series, so Thanos, Plankton, Death Eaters. I think there's a Batman Who Laughs Rising, all that kind of thing, which is a similar concept. It's a cooperative game. You're rolling dice to try to make some matches to defeat baddies and recruit people to your team. But in this one, however, you're using your dice to ready, set, and activate different powers. So let's take a look at Goofy. So I need to spend 2 dice before I can even use this shield location. So once I spent 1 to ready, 1 to activate, then every other die I get, I can make a shield and I can start collecting shields. And if everybody else also has the protect action ready and set, I can pass dice to them for them to use on my turn to help defeat the baddies. Same way with all of these things. So you get down, and if everybody has their special ability full, and on my turn, I roll some extra special abilities, I can pass them to other people, and we can all do that on my turn, which is pretty cool. So not only are you taking your own actions on your turn, other players can possibly take actions on their turn. Just like every good co-op, after every player's turn, the baddie's going to take his action or their action, and they're going to roll a certain amount of dice based on the card, so it'll tell you. So in this one, it will be 1 black die, 3 blue die. You're going to roll, it's going to have outcomes of the faces. You're going to do what the faces say, and you're just trying to win the locations before either you die or you've lost 2 locations. And that's it. There's some cards that are basically symbols. They're going to have die symbols. They could have an ability, like this will let me ignore the bad face on the black die, which is right here. So yeah, everything is pretty self-explanatory here. I've played it at 2 and I haven't won. I've played twice and I haven't won either time. It starts out kind of easy and then it just amps up. The difficulty just explodes and amps up. I know I've read some stuff online where they're just like, if you die, just reset it and keep playing. Just have some fun. But then what's the point? There's no stakes. There's no point there. So I don't like to do that. So I just try to play and get better as I go. But again, you're at the mercy of randomness from the dice. You may roll nothing that you need. The baddie could roll everything they need. And in one turn, you could lose all your health. Nothing you can do about it unless you have shields or whatnot. So it's tricky. I can see that it can be beaten. Probably with more people, it might even be a little easier. I don't know. But at 2 players, it's a little rough. All that being said, though, it's a fun game. It's a cooperative game. You can play this with anybody. If you like the Kingdom Hearts video game, this might be fun for you. I don't know. If you like cooperative games, you like playing games that are Disney themed with your family, all that stuff could probably make you want to play this game. I don't know. I don't have any knowledge of Kingdom Hearts other than I know it's a video game. There's Disney characters and non-Disney characters, but that's all I know. And this game is still fun to me. So take that for what you will. So I'm going to give this a BGM Accept the Seal. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10 on BGG, which is a 3.5 out of 5 wrenches on an arbitrary wrench scale. That means absolutely nothing, but we have to give it the games that we enjoy. And that's what I'm going to do. So that is Disney Kingdom Hearts Perilous Pursuit from the Op. I'm Jason with the Board Game Mechanics. And as always, keep gaming.